This episode of the Cottrell Cast is sponsored by Coffee on the Line in Ashton Indoor Market Hall. Great freshly roasted coffee for low prices. Grab a quick latte for only £1.30, or why not take some coffee home with you, 200 grams for only £4, and choose from the wide range of great tasting coffees. Try something flavoured, £1.60 for a latte, all fresh and all fantastic. That's Coffee on the Line in Ashton under Line.
Well, hello and welcome to episode 34. Wait for it. Of
The Cottrell Cast!
No. I have no. I was only
fine.
up to
Sorry.
off.
Go on. Go again. Yeah, the
Cottrell Cast. Yay! There we go.
Hello.
I thought I'd just put it out, let it stew.
Yeah, tease it. Juicy dangle.
Nobody likes it all up front.
No.
You've got to give a bit, keep a bit back, then release.
That is what I've heard. Yeah.
So, no Michael.
He's lazy.
But at least he always gives us enough notice.
Yeah, literally 10 minutes before we decided to do the podcast, he went, "Sorry lads, can't do it." Great, thanks Michael.
Yep,
Could have got a replacement because it's not hard to replace him.
Well,
we say that and we sat here just us two.
That. We are actually recording this nearly an hour later than we normally do.
Because Gareth is really, really, really lazy.
Well, no, it isn't that. It's because Gareth really had a really, really bad coughing fit.
What a woman.
Temperature-wise, at the minute we're recording this, it's literally about -2 outside. So I decided that after work, at 4 o'clock, I would go out on my bike and do a quick 15-mile training session.
Like you do.
And I was all right on the ride. I was fine. But I went up Old Mottram Road, which, for those who don't know, which is probably everybody hearing this now, it's a real steep climb. It's not long, but it's just really steep. And that got me.
It got him. So, I can imagine.
And then I arrived back home and the cold air on my lungs. I'm a bit husky now and feeling a little bit poorly.
A little bit
quite
poorly.
Honest with you,
I hope you're all right, Gareth. I hope you know.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I hope you got a bit of tea there. Can I taste this?
Tea with honey in it. And me and Dad, interestingly enough,
what is that? That is foul.
We were talking about how history in the making here, because the last time that I had honey in my tea, I was probably about 6 years old in this very same room with Grandma Cottrell, the original Mrs. C.
And she also did a podcast.
Granny C.
Yeah, and she also did a podcast called Granny Cottrell in the Mix, and she played all the greatest hits from Prodigy.
It was done, oddly enough, on wax cylinder.
Yeah.
And she would sit here actually carving the wax cylinders herself.
And instead of you being able to download it, you actually had to come and collect a copy. And she only did like 2 a week, which is how many people listen and watch this anyway. So actually, we probably could do it on wax cylinder.
I've got a real wheeze.
It's got a wheeze.
Ready?
That's nice. There we go. Well, if you are of the observant type, then you've noticed that we've got all brand new branding and all new. Yeah. It's all very fancy.
I've worked very hard on this. He
has.
I've been grafting.
He has.
And I managed to turn our usual logo into a drawing, which I did myself, and then managed to digitalise it, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
But I hope you like it. Gareth worked really hard on it, super hard on it, in fact. I did it. Sorry, what was that?
I've just noticed a problem.
Oh, there you got a hole in your sock there. That's nice.
Hello.
Put your foot down.
On your leg.
Yeah, well, it's all very fancy, and it's actually, what I've done is, if you go on our YouTube page now, youtube.com/Cottrellcast, I've now divided the shows into seasons now. So season 1 was all the 30 episodes in 2014, and season 2 is what we're in now, and we're just going to do it for the next 30 episodes, and then we're going to have a little break probably, and then we're going to do season 3.
We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. More on that later.
Wow, okay. So
I just feel sometimes that lyrics and songs work better than conversation.
You know what? I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
You know,
smack my bitch up.
I was just about to say that one.
There you go.
Literally just about to say that one.
I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? Bet you don't know that one, do you?
Yeah, of course I know that one.
What is it?
Well, I don't know who it's by, but I know the song.
Ladies and gentlemen, Idiot.
Why don't you kill me? I'm a loser, baby.
Is it Beck? Loser.
I don't know. But
baby.
yeah, I hope you like all that. Very nice. We should have maybe we will even have multiple sponsors as well soon.
Yes.
I've been putting feelers round.
Really?
Yeah, we might be having a new sponsor soon. Of course, our sponsor Coffee on the Line will always be with us. He will follow through with us all the time. My phone
Brian
just went
will
off.
follow us wherever we are.
He will do, and oh my
we
goodness,
hope.
yeah, because otherwise it won't be happening. I'm putting my phone on airplane.
It would be, really.
Of course it would.
I mean, it is marvellous that Brian helps us out, and we're very, very grateful. But if right, picture this.
Okay,
right?
picture this. We're both butt naked, and we were banging on the bathroom floor.
Brian's house.
Another little song lyric for you.
Brian's house has burnt down.
Oh my God.
He's destitute.
Okay.
Coffee on the Line is
Come
the
on down,
only
I say.
premises that he has.
He's sleeping in
He
there.
says, guys, I can't afford the £10 a week anymore. It needs to go on bricks for my new house.
Yeah.
He may be saving up a while.
Yeah, probably. I imagine bricks are quite expensive.
And he says,
actually.
look, help me out. It's either the Cottrell cast or I'm a vagrant.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. You're going to have to live on the street for a little
Here's
bit
your
longer.
box, Brian.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say to you.
Give him a high-quality cardboard box. Yeah, lovely
Maybe
stuff. Bit of newspaper.
He could kip in the boxes that the coffee beans arrive in.
They come in bags, actually.
Yeah, but the bags go into boxes, don't they?
I don't know.
I've
only seen the sacks.
Really?
Yeah, sack of beans. But
a sack of Brian's beans.
Yeah,
well,
so we've done a little bit of work on the Cottrell cast now. Feeling a little more professional now. Now that everything's looking a little bit different. Obviously, if you listen on iTunes, there's brand new artwork on iTunes and everything like that. We have brand new music for the sponsors. The videos are going to have a bit of a different look. I'm quite pleased with it. It's all, even though it's taken us 30 episodes, we're now looking a little more professional.
And we've got brand new presenters next week.
They're coming next week.
Great.
They're called the Cockerels.
The Cockerel cast.
Yeah, the Cockerel cast. They're going to be coming
or short Cockcast.
Yeah, Cockcast. Yeah, although that is what people call this now anyway.
Yeah.
So it's presented by a bunch of cocks.
How dare you.
It's chickens.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't mean a male testicle. So, this is what I meant to say. Oh, hang on. Okay, so I was on the old, the internet. It's a newfangled thing. I know. And get this. This is
the internet.
Okay, this is amazing.
Is that like the interweb?
A little bit, yeah. And you can surf this as well.
It won't catch on.
No, probably not. But I was on a news website for Manchester Evening News website, and I saw the Northern Quarter is like the home of trendiness here in Manchester. If you enjoy coffee and you enjoy sitting with your MacBook, then the Northern Quarter is for you. It's
then
incredibly,
Coffee on the Line.
Yeah,
is the place.
Well,
for
exactly.
You.
Yeah, that's where Brian belongs actually. But if you like sitting on your MacBook and doing a little bit of, graphic design, whatever they all do, then this place is amazing, okay? So this is a brand new coffee place which is open. Well, it's not. It's like a cafe, really. They don't only sell coffee. But this idea is amazing. So instead of going in and paying Starbucks prices for coffee, you go in and you spend, on a cup of coffee and a little slice of cake, £6, 10 quid. Obviously, you could go to Coffee on the Line and you could get a brilliant tasting coffee for only £1.30. But this place charges you for the time that you're there. So you go in and you're given a clock, okay? You're given a clock as you come in, and you put that on your table, and then you can sit there for as long as you want, and everything's free.
What?
All you pay for is the time that you're there.
That won't work.
Why not?
Because
it's a huge success.
I would order
Sweden,
a takeaway and walk out free.
No. Only they have coffee and and like drinks and cakes and stuff, and you can just help yourself. And you're there for, and then you pay for the time, 5p a minute while you're there.
So if you're there 2 minutes, you will get a coffee, cake, anything you want for 10p.
That's what I was thinking.
How will that work?
I imagine
Surely,
that it must be capped. Like, you have to pay a certain amount.
There must be a base cost.
Yeah, but I really want to go and I want to see this place because it is amazing. And, and basically you could go there and you could pay £3 and you could stay there for an hour and just have as much coffee and as many drinks as you want.
Can we go and take
I really want to
recorder down there and do the first ever Cottrell Cast on location package?
What we should do, I reckon, is mic me up, okay?
Right.
Send me in. I'll
mic
go
you up
undercover.
how, though? How would we do that?
I've got wireless microphones.
Have you?
Yeah. I'll put them on.
Since when?
Well, I hire them from uni, but I'm going to buy my own soon. But they're £600, these microphones. Right. Crazy. All right. I'll mic myself up like a human, like bait. I'll be like jailbait. I'll wear a little mini skirt. I'll go in there flaunting it and the men do not know what's hit them, quite literally, because it's popped out.
Yeah. Right.
And we'll have a look because I really want to see what this place is like. But it seems a really cool idea. Apparently,
so
it's pretty
next
big
week,
in Sweden.
and we will hold him to this. Next week, he will have a produced package which we can introduce.
By that, it'll probably be like a 10-second clip of me going in there during the week.
I want a full rundown, and you'll say, right, I'm here. I'm now walking in, and a clock going to see. Because there has to be.
Well, I'm going to be filming in Manchester this week, so I'll.
If I've thought that, I am not the only person who's thought I could get.
That's exactly
5p
what
a minute.
I thought. Yeah.
You could. In fact, really twist it where your mates go in, right? They select a table.
Yeah.
And then you go in, buy it, quickly eat it, out you go, 10p, a lot.
I mean, I don't know. It does seem a little bit confusing, I have to say, although I will research it and I'll have a look. But it seems a really cool idea, I mean, going into a coffee shop, doing a bit of work, doing a bit of admin is quite nice. Quite a nice environment to do it. I did that at uni.
Oh, I don't know. It's that American culture thing, like coffee shops are, really. Years ago, it was the pub. It was what represented British sort of during work break and culture.
Yeah.
You would go in, meet up, chat. Now it's this coffee shop culture, and it's just bad time management, in my opinion, where if you have to work on your laptop editing a film down during your break in a coffee shop, then you are basically lazy whilst you're in the office and you aren't working hard enough for it.
Like most people don't have an office, like I don't have an office, so so you use an office, so
you have a house,
place like
a
that
bedroom.
as an office.
Use that.
Yeah, but and for someone that works in the room all the time, it gets really samey because you sleep in the same room and then you work in the same room, and it isn't very nice. Okay, I found the website for the place. So this is one in London, apparently, this one. So let's have a look. What happens is a place where you can work, play and relax. Wow. Brian, by the way, you should be you should be looking at stuff like this because, I mean,
in fact, Brian,
get into it.
Charge people per breath they take.
Yeah, I do
shop.
that. Yeah, every single sip.
£1 a breath.
Every single sip that they take, you should
imagine that
charge
going in.
it.
Can I have a cappuccino?
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Okay.
Warm the milk.
I found that.
I'm going.
All it will cost you is a flat rate of 5p per midget. Per midget. Per minute.
Per midget.
Yeah. Per minute measured by. See, it doesn't say that there's any kind of base rate. There has to be because you could go in there and pay 5p and get like 18 cups of coffee.
Even if it takes, right? Because I suppose if they make the coffee really slow on purpose.
What? Wait a second. The space is currently staffed by a team of 12 people, most whom are paid employees. How are they paying employees? By charging 5p a minute? I'd crack that up. I'd have like £1 a minute. I'd be cashing in an hour of £60. Come on.
There has to be some catch there.
Yeah. I can't. Should we get them on?
Call them up.
Get them on the old phone now.
Call them up now.
Should I have a look?
Yeah. Call them up and ask them.
All right.
Loudspeaker it.
All right. And do they have a phone number?
Must do.
I don't know.
£1 a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how they make the money. Yeah, that's how they make the money, because people are calling up asking whether there's a base rate. And,
is there a catch?
Yeah, and they're charging them, God knows how much. All right, what? There's no thing here. All right, let's here, bam, Manchester.
Are they open at this time?
Yeah, they're open till 10 p.m.
Right, get on this, because
This
has
live
to be
phone
a catch,
call,
right?
live
Loudspeaker
research.
it.
I'm still trying to find it here. I can't find it. It's called the Pay As You Go Cafe.
Do you want me to?
No, because the name's really stupid. I should have done this before. We could have got onto it. Honestly, not a clue. They don't seem to have a.
You go.
They don't seem to have any kind of Shall I tell you what? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tweet them. All right, I'm going to tweet them now, and we're going to see whether they reply by the end of the night.
Half an hour.
Well, that'll do. This is probably very
Manchester's
entertaining.
first Pay As You Stay coffee hangout opens in the northern quarter.
Okay, here we go. I'm tweeting them. What's the catch? Is there a base rate?
Here we go. It's called Zib.
Yeah, it's called
Zifferblatt.
Yeah, Zifferblatt on Edge Street in Manchester. Is this rude? Do you think they'll answer this? What's the catch? Is there a base rate? Do you think that's rude? How else could I phrase that?
So, all it will cost you is a flat rate of 5p per minute, measured by the mismatched vintage clock. Well, I don't care about any of that stuff, right?
Okay. All right, here we go. I've tweeted them. Let's see whether they reply.
When are you going to understand?
What else have you been doing, Gareth? Have you been doing anything else this week?
This is really on my mind.
I've tweeted them. We'll see whether they answer. I'll put my phone on noise, and then
I've got a phone number.
Have you?
Do you want to ring them?
Have you actually?
Yeah.
What does it say? Where?
07984.
Oh, don't read it out. Come on, just ring it on there, and I'll. You're taking it out of the case. That's nice, Gareth.
Oh God, it's ringing.
Is it? What? Who is it?
I don't know.
You sure it isn't a reporter that we call it? Who? Oh no.
Put it to the thing. Just say hello. What's the catch?
Hello, this is that.
Hiya. Is this the Cafe Manchester on Edge Street?
No, this is London.
Oh, hiya. Same thing. Anyway, is there like a base rate, or is it just like come in and just pays you there, or is there like a basic fee?
Well, in the London one, it's 5p a minute, no matter how long or short you stay, which is £3 an hour.
So, in theory, I could come in, pay 5p and order 8 cups of coffee, and then go.
If you could do that in under a minute without throwing up, you could, yes.
Oh, so you have to drink it while you're there?
Well, you wouldn't be able to get it out without rubbing the mugs.
I know. What I'm trying to say is like, if I come in, and I pay you 5p and I order 8 cups of coffee and I can drink them in like 2 minutes, I don't know. Would that cost me just 10p?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's great. Anyway, yeah. What?
So you'd have to serve yourself the coffee, because you help yourself to the things from the kitchen.
So I make my own coffee?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really.
That's amazing. Oh my God. Sorry. We're at the moment, we're recording a podcast, and we were just talking about your cafe.
In Manchester.
In Manchester, but London's the same thing, isn't it? Really, just a bit further away. But we're recording the podcast, and we were just talking about the cafe, and we wanted to know whether whether there was a catch, because it seems a bit too good to be true, to be honest.
Well, I've worked here for about 8 months, and I've never seen someone do that.
Oh.
And I think it's just because you come in and you're like, oh, it's really nice, and then you start talking, you start looking around, you get too distracted. If you came came in with that intention, you'd probably be distracted, and then you'd be like, "Damn, I haven't managed in 2 minutes because I was looking at this or I was talking to this person."
So basically, you're in there, and then what? And then you go to the cash desk and say, "I was here an hour." That's £3.
You come in and then you write down your name and you write down the time that you've come in on a little ticket.
Yeah.
And then when you leave, then we see how long you've been here, and then you pay for however long it was.
Ah, okay.
You have to decide to start with.
Wow. Okay, I'm passing you on to my fellow podcaster. Hold on a second.
Hello there. I'm Gareth.
Hi.
Hiya, right.
Hi, Gareth.
I'm intrigued because, to me, right, if I bring in 8 friends, okay, we could easily have 8 cups of coffee, which would result in 5p each. Is that right?
I think you'd be challenged to drink your coffee within a minute. But if you could do that, then that would yes, you would be charged 5p if you're only here for a minute.
But if you make milky coffee, which will be colder, I could down 3 of them in a minute.
That's true.
To be quite honest.
Well, I mean, I recommend you try, because I don't know, and maybe you don't know. You should test it out.
This is amazing. This is incredible. I'm intrigued. Right.
Okay, all right. Now, you said that I have to serve myself, yeah? So what? So I come in and I just walk into your kitchen?
Yes. I mean, I would show you to the kitchen. I would show you where the things are. And I would invite you to help yourself.
Wow, this is blowing my mind. This is mental.
Is this basically your house?
Yeah. Is this basically your house and you're charging us 5p a minute to come and use your kitchen? Is that where the catch is?
You're asking if it's my house?
Yeah, and are you just charging us 5p to come and stay in your house because you want a bit of company? Is that what the catch is?
It's definitely not my house.
Okay, all right, okay.
Terrible for me.
Wow, this is you can tell that we're Mancunian, can't you? Because we're a bit baffled by this, to be honest.
You are, yeah.
Yeah.
But Manx love a bargain.
Yeah.
I'm in London.
Well, Manx do love a bargain, so
And
I mean,
5p a coffee in London.
Yeah. I mean, that is
What's going on
amazing.
there?
Yeah, I can imagine you being incredibly busy. Well, anyway, thanks for your time.
No problem.
That was pretty amazing. You can listen to the podcast, listen to yourself on it. It's going to be out tonight. Get it on in the shop, I say.
Yeah.
Nice little bit of a promotion for you. It's called the Cottrell Cast.
In fact,
COTTRELL.
We
and then
will
cast.
tweet
again?
a link to it.
It's the Cottrell Cast. COTTRELL.
Okay.
And then cast, and then you can search that on YouTube. We're on YouTube as well. Get on it, and you'll be able to hear yourself. Lovely stuff. Great.
Wonderful.
Great. Well, thanks very much for your time. This doesn't normally happen, although we were truly intrigued. Thanks very much for clearing up our questions.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
She loved it. Well, that was incredible.
Without a shadow of a doubt,
Wow.
that is one of the most interesting things we've ever done on the Cottrell Cast.
Wow, that was
I'm
amazing.
absolutely intrigued.
And you know what? They tweeted me back during that. I said, no catch, it's a sitting room for everyone.
It's her house.
It's
her
house.
sitting room. Well, very
you know
nice
what?
lady.
I'm going to tweet him now.
I don't think we got her name, but what we will do is to tweet them the
Here
link.
we go.
When it's
I've got
up
it
there,
here. I've got
and
it.
you can watch it.
You were just on our podcast on the phone. Hello.
I must say, what lovely people. 5p for a
Lovely.
coffee
Honestly,
in the capital.
I am truly baffled by that. That has completely blown my mind.
I still don't understand how it works.
So, basically,
Because even if you consume it in 3 minutes, it's 30p. I mean, I had that.
Yeah.
I'd have easily
And then you go.
finished off that
That's
in 3
why.
minutes.
Yeah, but like she said, you get caught, and you know, and if you go in
No,
with your
I wouldn't
mates
get
and you're
caught.
talking to you,
I would set a reminder on my iPad, my phone, and everything, saying, "Gareth, you've got 20 seconds
go.
left." I'm a northerner. I know how to save money.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. Okay, you were just on our podcast. Would love to get you on again.
Would you like to spot? Oh, imagine that
sound. There'll be
Brian
rivalry, wouldn't there? Brian,
it out.
I tell you, Brian's quaking in his boots now. He's thinking someone's taking my place on the Cottrell cast. There we go, amazing stuff. So that's opened in Manchester. It's called Ziverblatt. Apparently, it's on Edge Street in Manchester. Give it a Google. And also, if you live down south, then there's also one down there as well. So there you go. Amazing stuff.
That is amazing.
Incredible. And the first time we've ever had an actual live caller, which we did not even expect them to answer, we've had them on the phone.
Could we maybe do that as a more frequent feature? Guests on the phone via Skype?
Who on earth would we call up? Wow. Well, all I'm saying is, I've just been on the Twitter photos and I found this, and now I know why they're only charging 5p. That guy is in there. That is a terrifying photo.
He looks interesting.
He's got a mustache. He looks like a paedophile.
So have they got? Don't say that.
I'm sorry. That people with mustaches look like paedophiles.
He's the owner.
That's just how it is. I don't care less. You look like a pedo. Shave your tash.
We just lost a sponsorship now.
We never had
it was
one
all
in the
going
first
so
place.
Promising, friendly on the phone,
Wow.
and then they bring on a man who's got a tash like that. So I want to see this now because I'm very interested here now because.
Okay, I'm tweeting the Manchester one. See if we can get them on the phone as well.
What now?
Yeah. Okay. We just had your London branch on the phone. Any chance of a ring? London branch on the phone on our podcast. Any chance of any chance we can call you? Any chance we can?
Oh, as if they'll say, "Oh yes, hello."
Well, I don't know. They might do. Hello, Jingle Bells.
Long story from yesterday. That was.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go. Amazing. But that to be honest, has kind of blown my mind now a little bit.
We need to really get them. Well, get in there. I want to meet him who has the tash.
Him and his guitar. I want to meet him. So normally we'd go to Michael and he'd say some witty comment, but
I'm still really confused about it all.
So you go in and you just pay 5p, but because it's 5p a minute and it doesn't take you a minute to drink a coffee, which is true actually.
It would take me that
I don't think
I would
but what I don't
burn
understand,
my gullet
okay,
if it meant
this
I could get
is what I don't understand.
coffee.
You have to make your own coffee.
So what?
Well, what's the point in paying 5p? What are you paying for?
Unless it's those cafetiere things that they have.
I reckon it's just really crappy coffee. I can imagine it being really terrible coffee.
You don't know. Well,
but you know what, Brian?
Just...
If you're listening, Brian, Coffee Light, get on it. Flog him your coffee and teach him how to make good, wholesome coffee. In fact, that reminds me, all this talk of coffee shops hasn't got me in the mood for coffee because I don't like coffee. However, if you do like coffee, then why don't you head over to Coffee Underline in Ashton Underline, where you can get great tasting coffee for really low prices, only £1.30 for a latte or cappuccino, and of course you can choose from a wide range of great tasting coffees, £4 for 200 grams of any coffee, any of his 60 odd coffees.
If you're in quick grab it, 5p.
Yeah,
or free actually if you're quick enough.
So that's pretty amazing actually, that, and I really hope that they
have they answered yet?
No, not yet.
A few things we know now that we didn't know this time last week are regular quiz. The first one is apparently now teachers are becoming very lazy.
Yeah.
As if we didn't already know that, you know. Oh, there's snow. Shut it for a week.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
Anyway, and they haven't been bothered to learn the pupils' names. So teachers have now, for up to 6 months into term time, had kids every day with name badges on.
That is ridiculous. But I imagine it being really hard. I've always thought that, but because I find it difficult enough to memorise people's names. I find it really hard being a teacher with different students every day.
No,
That'd be
these
really
are
tough.
these are primary age.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, that's really bad.
it's
then.
the same ones. Have you heard of darts player Eric Bristow?
Of course I have. He's my best mate. I've never heard of
Right.
him.
Well,
No.
known as a great in the sport.
Okay.
How
can you be a great at a pub sport? That's what I'm going to ask.
He was asked to perform on Britain's Got Talent in a brand new feature called Feel the Celebrity.
Okay.
But how much did ITV offer him to go on the show for a 5-minute spot?
20 grand.
100 quid.
Wow, that's pretty good actually.
Not bad,
carry
is
on
it?
talking. Carry on talking. I'll be back in a second.
On my own.
Yeah. Carry on.
What on earth are you doing? Oh,
Bringing this lady. up
excellent. Ella Fitzgerald, is it? Ella.
here. I don't know.
Yes, it is.
Carry on.
Ella Fitzgerald.
Little people.
Research has shown, and this one you are going to love. That's a bit off. Yeah, put my phone there to.
Lovely. There she is. Oh no, it's not
I'm not gonna.
work. That is it. Carry on
Now,
talking.
on the audio, this will make no sense at all. But basically, we've got Ella Fitzgerald just next to us there, looking very, very sexy.
If you're watching on the video, it's like Michael. Michael's here, everyone. Yeah, wow. What a fantastic cover art for a
Anyway,
vinyl. Go on, carry on.
research has shown, and you will love this one, that usually, and I can't believe I'm saying this, what has research shown that the youngest sibling is?
Oh, is it like the funniest?
Research has shown that the youngest sibling tends to be the funniest and the one who will most likely achieve.
Thank you. It's because the parents have tried once, failed, and now they've tried again, and they have got the perfect mix.
Here's one about down south. London has beaten Paris in the race to be Europe's most visited city. The average person will lose patience after how long waiting in a queue at a bar?
5 minutes.
Is the right answer.
Yeah.
Taiwan has made it illegal for parents to allow their children to do what under the age of 2?
Oh no.
Where's this going?
I don't know. Wear a nappy.
Taiwan has made it illegal for parents to let children under 2 use electronical gadgets, which I think is great, because there's nothing worse than a crying kid and they say, yeah, use my phone or my iPad.
Does that include TVs, though?
I don't know.
Dump them in front of the TV, that's what I say.
The time we spend in traffic has doubled in the last 30 years. A fifth of adults admit that their breakfast consists of, you have to name 3 things. So, in a hurry.
In it, toast.
Nope.
Cereal. A breakfast bar.
Nope.
A cereal bar.
Nope. Think more unhealthy.
Fast food.
No.
Crisps.
Yes, that's one.
Oh, a biscuit.
Nope.
Fruit.
No, don't be daft.
What, we're still going unhealthy?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness me. I don't know. What's unhealthy? Chocolate?
Yes. And the final one.
Is it a drink, maybe?
No. Something you will get at Greg's.
A pasty.
Yes.
Unbelievable. That is dreadful.
Meghan Trainor, all about the bass and all that.
And a new one, all about the trainers. Is that... What's a new song called? It's called Summit Trainers, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
But it sounds just like it's all about that bass.
Meghan Trainor sold many copies of her track, It's All About the Bass. But why is she angry?
Because they don't understand the true meaning of they don't understand the message.
Because up until this day...
What's the message?
Up until this day, when you've taken out all the costs, she hasn't earned a penny.
Really?
She hasn't earned a penny yet. However, it continues to say that by summertime, she should receive some of the royalties. However, she isn't too hopeful.
Well, it's like Spotify. Happy, it got how many? Like 73 million plays on Spotify, and you earned like $3,000 from it.
Are you going grey at the side?
It might be because I got my hair cut and it's shit. Yeah, probably.
You're You're going great.
Oh dear. Guess who's just tweeted back?
Go on.
It's only the lads at the Manchester branch. He's given me his number and his email.
Can we ring up, please, now and do this again?
We're recording.
Silence. I want. Oh, I've got.
Oh, you
sorry,
knocked
Ella.
her over.
Sorry.
Unbelievable. You all right, love? God, look at her. She wants some chicken.
Ooh.
Sorry, that was
on its own.
Oh no.
That's not going to stay, is it?
There we go. Yeah, I mean that's why.
Can we just put that down there?
Yeah, put it down. Taylor Swift.
Great voice, but awkward size.
Yeah, Taylor Swift pulled all her songs from Spotify streaming websites.
Good,
because nobody likes them anyway. She said that she doesn't believe that people should be able to listen to music for free, even though all of her stuff is on YouTube. Although saying that, she has like 56 million views on each.
Why doesn't
YouTube
she
video.
go and take a long walk off a short cliff?
I like Taylor Swift. I think she's really good.
That's what I want to say.
That's all I've got to say.
Like most of them nowadays, she's a waste of space.
Blank Space. Yeah. That's one of the popular songs.
So on Twitter now, it's all kicking off. Is it? Sour Fraser, that's you.
Yeah, he's just emailed me his number, and I said, "Now we're recording live now."
Yes. Just call him up.
I'm not just calling him up. That's rude, to be honest. So. Remember, by the way, if you want to follow us on social media, we're on Facebook and we're on the old Twitters, Cottrell Cast on pretty much everything. So just have a search for us and you'll be able to keep up to date. Yeah. There's me and me. Oh, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I got well, actually, I don't know whether I should say it. What I got Joe Lush, the cosmetics shop. Well, I got her a load of Lush stuff because
that's quite expensive, isn't it, for you?
Oh my God, that place is horrendous. Because it's Valentine's Day, obviously they had a load of offers on and stuff to reel you in, and it's just like it stinks. The Lush shop absolutely stinks. And then it's I paid 20 odd quid for a bit of shower gel and some other gubbins for women in the bath. I don't know. Why do women like baths? Baths really confuse me.
Oh, I love a bath.
Oh, baths
Earlier
are
on, I had a nice bath.
Yeah, but after you did sport, I can imagine it being quite nice. But I prefer a shower. Shower all the way. Love a good shower, me. Go on. What are you doing here, Gareth?
I'm on their Twitter account.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the photographs of the place.
Yeah, it looks really nice, actually.
That looks like class to me.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, scaffolding outside the window. Looking great. What else? I was going to mention something that's happened this week, but I can't remember. I've
discovered, and I always seem to hear about these singers and these artists really, really late, such as, I bet everybody now hearing this and watching it, Ella Eyre.
I know of her, I don't know her.
Right. Well, one of her songs is literally, I've had it on repeat over and over again.
What song is it?
And it's that one which has the real vulgar lyrics, which says, da-da-da, the mother down. Let me find it.
What's it called?
Come Back, it's called.
I don't know.
Right. You'll have heard this.
Not a clue.
Oh, no. It's
copyright. Only play 30 seconds of it. Never heard it. Pause it quickly before it gets taken down.
Right, sorry. There.
Okay, there we go.
No. The chorus. Oh. How long have we got?
Yeah, turn it off.
Oh, it's a chorus now. Right.
No, it's too much.
Last bit.
Yeah, all right, turn it off. Yeah, I know it. I know it. Yeah, I know it. Okay, I know it. Turn it off.
Lyrics.
Yeah.
But brilliant song, and I've been playing it over and over again.
That's nice. Ella Eyre. You know who else is a great singer? My friend over here.
Is she the daughter of Ryanair?
No, because that's a flight company.
That's what I want to know.
That's so. I had something to say. I had a list of stuff that I wanted to mention, and I can't remember anything. I should have brought down my iPad. It had it all on.
We've got a reply.
We are free. Here we go.
Right,
okay, everyone.
We go.
So once again,
I've just got a text as well.
If you've just tuned in, we've been talking to a new cafe in Manchester, which you pay for the time instead of the drinks. So let's find out as we play Who's got it?
As we play, filling time on the podcast.
Yeah, filling time. This is incredible. Forgot 5 minutes left.
Right.
Let's finish it on a high and
try and book a feature so that we can go.
All right. Okay.
We could do the Cottrell cast there.
That would be amazing. Okay, here we go.
5p a minute. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm not paying that. 5p. This is 40 minutes long. You must be joking me.
Here we go.
Book us in. Book us in. Don't forget to promote the Cottrell.
I will, don't worry. Plug. That's the way. Here we go.
Get him on Twitter and everything.
Hello,
Jingle Bells.
Hello.
Hiya, it's Fraser. I've just been in contact with you on Twitter.
Hi, Fraser. How are you, mate?
I'm okay, thank you. So, at the moment, we're recording the latest episode of our podcast called the Cottrell Cast, available on YouTube and iTunes. And we're recording it live now. And basically, we've just been talking about the cafe. And we got on the phone to the London branch because that was the only number that we could find. And they seemed to explain and answer all of our questions. But but we're still a bit confused because the idea of a cafe where you don't pay for your drinks but you pay for the time kind of baffles us, to be honest. Okay, so I arrive. All right, imagine this. I arrive. You give me a clock. Is that what you do?
So say again. Sorry, you broke up there, mate.
So I arrive, and I put down the time I've arrived, like a little clock-in sheet.
So how it goes is with first floor. So for starters, when you walk up, you buzz Zifferblatt on the front door, and we buzz you in. So you come up the stairs or in the lift or whatever, and then you're greeted at the front desk, and it's a big open room that looks just like a giant sitting room. And basically you're clocked in. So we use old factory clocking in and out software, and you're given a clock. So you go throughout the space. You sit down, have a cup of coffee, play a board game, read a book, play the piano, do some work, eat some brownies, and it's set up like a kitchen. So we've got hosts who will help you out and show you where everything is. But if you want to help yourself to whatever's there, you can, like a friend's kitchen who's happy with you eating their brownies. And biscuits and fruit and cereal and flavoured water, and we've got some nice coffee from a guy up in Ancoats called the Ancoats Coffee Company, who we're regularly going to change the blend. So the coffee and the Wi-Fi are pretty strong. And you just use it like you would use a sitting room. And then on your way out, you effectively give your clock back to one of the hosts at the till, and he calculates the amount of time, and number of minutes times by 5 pence is how much it's going to cost you.
Wow. Okay. So now we've been talking, and we've almost found some. I mean, not to call you business plan or anything, but we've kind of found some flaws in the fact that you could actually come in, get a coffee, drink it, and then go out, and you've saved yourself like £3 because it's cost you 5p.
Yeah, you can. No, fair. No, we've kind of planned for that because the point is you can't take any of the food away. And
the door.
The whole idea behind it is not that it's not like an all-you-can-eat challenge. It's like it's literally meant to be like a shared space where people can come and do what they want, and we provide refreshments. A lot of people have called it a pay-per-minute cafe. It's not really a cafe as such, and it's one of these things where it's a fair use policy. So if people come in, bag 10 brownies, and leave. That's not what we're necessarily looking for. But we're going to trust people, and hopefully they'll come and not fill up for the week and take it all home. But they're allowed to help themselves, because at the end of the day, when you're making all the stuff yourself or getting it sort of cheaper, we're not necessarily skimping on the important things like the coffee and stuff. But when we're buying in bulk, we can get it a bit cheaper. And if people do come and eat loads, hopefully the next person will eat a little bit less, or and hopefully it'll even out. I mean, there's 14 branches at the moment, and they all seem to get it right and don't spend a ton on consumables, so it's all right.
Wow. Well, this sounds incredible. Now, is there any chance that maybe we could pop down and we could do a little featurette for the Cottrell Cast?
That'd be great. Yeah, it'd be great. I mean, any time this week. I mean, we opened on Saturday, so I tell you what, if you drop me an email and we can maybe do Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, okay. I'll drop you an email and we'll have a little chat about it. But we're gonna have to go now because we're gonna have to wrap up now because we're running out of time. But thanks very much. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Amazing. This still
I love
absolutely
the fact that
baffles me.
The first thing that he said is that not.
It's a fair use policy, really. We're trusting people not to eat us out of house and home.
He said not many people come in and would eat 8 brownies. We would. Well, that is the thing that I mean,
we be those idiots no one likes because we come in and just eat them out of house and home.
I want my money's worth.
That is just an incredible, I mean, that's kind of, yeah, but hopefully we'll have a pop down there and we'll investigate a little bit further, but crazy days, absolutely
and now,
mental.
Michael drinks coffee. He can join us there.
Yeah, wow. This is,
I still think that basically it relies on trust. It relies on people basically not taking the mick. Because you could basically fleece them. If you wanted to, you could go in and just fleece the whole place for 5p.
I don't know about you, but we actually do have a budget for the Cottrell Cast every week. And to go there every week and record an episode, it'd cost us £2.25.
We could have our own studio, our own office.
Studio for £2.25 a week. Amazing, lovely stuff. Okay, well, anyway, thanks very much for listening to this week's of the Cottrell Cast.
Can I just say that?
Yeah, go on.
If we go down, I want a challenge that I could drink a whole cup of coffee in a minute. I could do it.
Okay, all right.
I could do it easily.
Well, maybe next week, maybe the week after that, we'll
see.
We will see. But thanks ever so much for listening to this week's episode of the Cottrell Cast. It's certainly been an adventure.
And
certainly.
Please pass this on because last week we had the most amount of views that we've had in quite a long time.
Yeah.
And that's because people have been sharing it. And I think it's because we had that feature last week. So hopefully this feature will be just as good.
Yeah.
We'll get it on Twitter and the coffee shops will probably do that sort of retweeting that people do.
Yeah.
But share it, enjoy it, and we will see you back somewhere next week.
Make sure that you subscribe and everything so that you can keep up to date with all the latest episodes. And also, brand new schedule. The audio comes out on a Monday and the video comes out on a Tuesday. So if you want to hear the Cottrell Cast first, make sure that you are subscribed on iTunes because you get to listen to it first. And then the video is available for you on a Tuesday. But that's it for us. Thanks very much. Bye.
Bye.